Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Thea. I am chronically filming the chaos and craziness that is my life, and I'm a chronic oversharer, so a few things to keep in mind as you watch this vlog. But we are less than a week out from our Halloween extravaganza trip. And I've been planning it because I'm a Disney travel planner, travel advisor, and so I planned all this. I booked the room and bought the tickets, all that, and I'm so excited because I am a Halloween girly through and through, and I wanted to sit down and kind of show you guys some things that I have bought for the trip or that I've gotten for the trip for me, for my 3 kids, and kind of start this video rolling with how I like prep for this sort of trip for my family of 5, plus my mom who's coming because she loves Halloween just as much. I had to get it from somebody. So yeah, I wanted to show you some of the things I'm going to be bringing on the trip for me first. Alright, so first things first, we will be attending Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at Disney on the 26th, and then my husband and I, Zach, will be going to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights on the 28th. So we're doing like a bang bang Halloween trip. I'm really trying to soak in all of the spooky festivities. And it's something I have been going to Halloween Horror Nights with my husband since we were dating as teenagers. It's something that we love doing. We hope to one day take our kids when they are like teenagers and want to go with us, because right now they're not. And then we started going to Mickey's Not So Scary when we moved to Florida about 7 years ago, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I don't honestly remember the first time that we went. But we went last year because we live in Tampa. We went last year, and unfortunately it was on the heels of Hurricane Milton, I believe, because we had like 2 back-to-back hurricanes. We had, what was the other one? Whatever. But it was the most rainy Halloween Horror Nights. They canceled all the shows, they canceled the parade, they canceled everything, and all of our candy ended up getting ruined because of the amount of rain that was raining that night. So, yeah, what I have, it'll be, I'm trying to think. I'll do my, like, my Baublebar haul first. Alright, so first things first is I have a thing with symbolism, especially with things in 3s. I always have, like, I got this tattoo when I was 17 for my mom, my sister, and me. I know it's the Holy Trinity, and then I ended up having 3 kids, and 3s are just very symbolic to me. So my husband got this for me from Baublebar. It's 3 little skeleton heads, and it's just this cute little necklace. It's adorable. I love kind of like spooky things, and so love this. And then I got 2 pairs of earrings. So we got these ones, which are little vampire lips, like kissy lips with vampire fangs. Let's see. And they're just little studs. And then I love these so much. They're little like vampire fangs with a single drop of like blood, but it's a little jewel that's just like a little dangly. Like, how cute is that? I love these. That's something else I've learned about me. I say I love it to a lot of things, and I genuinely do. I probably could dial it back, but for now you'll hear me say I love it because I do. And then look at these ears. These are Baublebar ears. And from the picture online, when we were looking at them, I did not notice that it's kind of like diamantes, you know, like where it's metal for one, it's a metal outline, and then it's also different colors, so it's kind of like rainbowy. And I'm not gonna lie, I love these so much, right? But they are heavy because I put them on last night and I was like, oh, they're comfortable because they don't really squeeze. I have a big head. They don't squeeze my head too tight, but they fall forward, like, so I'm gonna have to just be aware of that. But They are so cute. And the bow is like a sturdy mesh. It's like, it's not really fabric, but yeah, these are fancy Halloween ears for Mickey's Not So Scary. I'm gonna have to like keep an eye on them too, because I don't think I've ever had ears this fancy. But that is what I have for me. I'm gonna run through what I got for the kids last time we were at World of Disney last weekend to kind of get a few things for them to wear during our little Halloween trip that I'll end up packing. They haven't worn them yet. All right, so Milo has a Mickey's Not So Scary shirt from 2023. Milo's only 5, so if that was 2 years ago, he would have been 3. It does not fit anymore. He wears it to bed as like a sleep shirt because it also has like a hole. But I was like, he needs a new shirt to wear to Mickey's Not So Scary. So he picked out this one. Again, my 5-year-old boy. I love that it's kind of that acid wash, like black. I'm a big fan of when any company does this. And then the 90s child in me loves that this is, I don't know the official term for it, but you know, like our agendas used to do this in like 2002, where it does like the 2 different ways, and it's got that sound where it's like everybody tried to be a DJ. No, just me. Anyway, but so Milo picked out the Hatbox Ghost. I thought it was a perfect, honestly, it could be year round, but that's what he picked out for his Mickey's Not So Scary shirt. And then Ivy, our middle child, is 7. She had a hard time deciding. So she liked this one, which says Fabulous, and then it's got the 2-way sequins on the pumpkin and scalloped edge, which is so cute. This is very much Ivy. She's very pink, girly, all that. But then she also liked this one, which says So Cute It's Scary, and it's got Daisy and Minnie on it, and then the sleeves are this kind of see-through sparkly black mesh. And then my oldest child, Penelope, who is 11, middle schooler, tween, you know, that sort of thing, she chose, and she's also like very into like rock and roll and band tees and stuff, so she chose this Villains shirt, and it's kind of oversized. I believe this is an adult shirt, so we got it for her in an extra small. Yeah, so it'll be oversized. I might wash this before we go just so it shrinks up a tad bit, because Disney clothes do tend to shrink a little bit. But it's got the Villains on the front, and it says Villains World Tour. And then on the back, it's got, like, you know, like this, all the names of them. It says featuring the diabolical sounds. So that's very cute. Very Penelope. It's all really soft, but yeah, I think I might wash all of them, honestly. But I want to wash Penelope's to kind of hope it shrinks up a little bit for her, because Penelope's a very petite 11-year-old. And then this is not Halloween related, but we told Penelope last time we went to World of Disney, not this past weekend, but before that, that we would get her this sweatshirt. But it was crowded, it was busy. We were like, yeah, we'll get it next time. And then we never saw it again. And it wasn't in any of the parks when we went. And so I was like, great. It's going to be one of those moments where I promise something and then I can't deliver on it. But we went to World of Disney and they had restocked all the sizes in this sweatshirt. And I'll show it to you guys and I'll give you a little bit of backstory. But it's this tie-dye 2-toned hoodie, and it's got Alebrije Dante from Coco. And I think, what size did we get it in? That's right, we got it in an 11-12, and it's pretty oversized 11-12. So hopefully she'll be able to fit into it for a long time. But we got it because on my other YouTube channel, I have talked about this. I have not talked about it on here, but we lost our youngest Australian Shepherd dog, whose name is Pepper, for Pepper Potts from, you know, Iron Man. And we lost her due to transitional cell carcinoma, which is, it created this huge tumor in her uterus at the end of April. And Penelope and Pepper were like best friends. Like, that was her dog, her spirit dog was Pepper. That was like her best friend. And when we lost her, it shook Penelope to her core. As you would expect it to. It shook all of us, but it really affected Penelope. And I reached out to an artist that I follow on Instagram. I'll put her information down here. But when she was passing away, when she was like at the end stages of her cancer, I commissioned a piece of art from this artist, and she would do pet portraits sometimes and kind of pulls names. And I explained her story, and she was like, yeah, I want to do your pet portrait. And she likes to do, like, she's an artist for Hallmark. She does art for Disney, Star Wars, like the actual company, so she's very good. And I told her the situation. I told her that Pepper has always kind of been very Dante-y, and we've always said that ever since we saw Coco, because, I mean, we saw it forever ago, and that's when Pepper was a puppy, and she's just always maintained that sort of personality. So I told the artist that, and then she came back with, I'll put in a picture of what she came up with, but it was Pepper literally as an Alebrije, like as Dante. And so Penelope really wanted that sweatshirt because she misses her so much, and I'm so glad we were able to find it and get it for her, because it's like good, especially because it's a hoodie. It's comforting anyway, and it's just like what she needed. So I'm sorry, I know that is very like not the vibe that I want for this video, but I just thought I would share it because it was part of this stack of clothes that was laying here. So anyway, I'm going to go because I need to go have the birthday lunch with my daughters at their school, and I'll keep showing you guys how we prep for this little mini staycation. All right, good morning. So what I thought was going to be like a gradual, like me packing and preparing for this trip, ended up being what I always do, which is waiting until the day before we leave for the trip to pack everything up. So I do live in Florida, so this isn't necessarily like a full vacation packing. It's a staycation. So I think maybe that's why in my head I like can get away with waiting until the day before, because we're just driving an hour and a half to get to Disney. But I still have 3 kids. We're taking our dog Messer, and it still, you know, takes a little bit of preparation, but not quite as much as if you're doing like full airplane or big road trip. So I'm going to show you what I've done so far. It's Monday morning. We took the kids to school. I'm having my breakfast right now, just coffee and a yogurt, and just kind of trying to do the little things to slowly get ready. I haven't even started packing any of mine or the kids' clothes, and I even still have like laundry that I need to do, but I'll show you guys what I've done so far. All right, so normally I use a Trader Joe's bag for my dog Messer's stuff when we go places, but this is going to be his first time staying at a Disney resort, so we're so excited. And he gets a little Manapua bag. If you've ever been to Hawaii, I'm sure you've been to Noodle Factory there in Kapolei. But yeah, so inside his bag we have some treats, his favorite collagen puffs, the stuff that we like sprinkle onto his dinner because he's a picky eater. We have the blue one is a food bowl, and underneath it is a metal water bowl. We have his rope leash, and then I have, some poop bags. And then this is his food measured out for the days with his food cup. And then we have some CBD treats in there and dental bones because he gets a dental bone every night. And this bag is huge, so I'm also going to put like a little snack bag that I'm going to bring for the kids, which right now just has some like breakfast bars like that each of the kids eats. So Milo, our pickiest of eaters, we'll see if he even eats these Lucky Charms bars. He probably won't. Our eldest loves the Nature Valley wafer granola bars. And then our middle child, who doesn't love chocolate or, I don't know, anything like that, I brought a Nutri-Grain mixed berry, a couple of those bars for her. And I'm going to put a few more snacks in here, maybe like some protein drinks, energy drinks. I got just a few of those this time we're going to put in here. And then I also have our park bag. This is the one that we use every time we go into a park now. It's what we started using when we stopped needing a diaper bag. And then I have my favorite park bag right now, which is a clear waist pack. I don't know for sure, but I've noticed when I take this through the parks, I will have like, I'm filming on my Osmo right now, but I'll have my Osmo stuff with me. And I just put it in here, and I don't know if it's because it's see-through, but I don't get stopped. They just clear me right through to walk, whereas before, in my non-see-through belt bags that I've had my Osmo in, when I'm going through security, I'm always stopped. Obviously, because I mean, it's like a stick-looking thing, and it's magnetic, and there's, you know, batteries. I have the mic in here, but yeah, I don't know why, but I don't get checked when I go through Disney security when I have a clear bag. I don't know if it's because I'm like, hey, I don't have anything to hide. You can see it all. We also have our Mickey's Not So Scary tickets that I got at ITT on base. We have our Holy Grail of water bottles, which is this huge giant 64 ounce, I believe, Stanley. It's a godsend for a big family during the summer. Just refill it at the water stations throughout the parks, you know, fill it up before. Sorry, my SD card filled up, so I'm gonna have to go through and delete more off of it, but for now, I just wanted to finish this little bit. We have this that we're gonna put in the bottom of the stroller. It's just a giant bag. We're gonna use it for, Mickey's Not So Scary because I found out in the bottom of the stroller, we found out the hard way, when you're trying to fold down a stroller at the end of the night, you wish you just had a bag that you could throw everything into instead of having to carry each thing individually. So that's why we're bringing this giant bag. I folded it nicely, and I don't want to unfold it, so you guys will just have to trust me that it's a big bag. And then our favorite Ryobi stroller fan, another mom hack. You know, if you have little ones and you're going to Disney, besides this water bottle that I swear by, if you don't mind like sharing with your kids, which I mean, I don't know, whatever. I know that's weird, but I highly recommend the Ryobi fan. It's not a stroller fan. It's meant to be like just a workbench fan, but it's awesome. Like, you just recharge this battery. It lasts forever. It lasts so much longer. It's so much hardier than the specific stroller fans that companies put out. Get yourself a Ryobi workbench fan. You will not regret it. So, I think that's it right now. I need to go into the guest room that my mom's in right now, get out the suitcase. We're gonna try to hopefully just pack the one suitcase. It's a big one. It's like this giant Minnie Mouse one, and I'm hoping I can like section it off because it's such a short vacation. It's only 3 nights, 4 days, and the cabins at Fort Wilderness have a washer and dryer in them. So like if it does downpour and stuff, we should be able to just throw everything into the dryer if we need to. Speaking of which, maybe I'll pack a few dryer sheets too to freshen things up if that's what we do. That's not really freshening, is it? Masking things. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to fit everything that I can into one large suitcase. That way we're not like lugging a blue million bags like we always do, because we are absolutely one of those families, and I'm one of those moms that I don't just overpack for myself anymore. I overpack for all of my children. I don't know why. It's just like, well, you never know. If you're going for 3 days, might as well pack 7 outfits, especially when they're little. Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, again, this oversharing thing is just, it's really getting me. But yeah, I'll take you guys along. I'll show you what we're packing. This is gonna be a long vlog, so get ready.